What if I told you that the farthest object humanity has ever built has crossed the edge of the solar system, and instead of finding silence, it discovered something so strange that it forced scientists to rethink what space really is? Because for most of human history, we believed the solar system ended quietly, fading into cold nothingness. An empty black ocean where matter thins out, until there is almost nothing left. But Voyager shattered that belief forever. And tonight, on AED, we are uncovering the real story of NASA's Voyager spacecraft. The moment it crossed the boundary of the solar system, and the wild, unsettling discoveries it made beyond it. Discoveries that suggest the universe is not silent, not empty, and not as distant from us as we once thought. Because this story begins in 1977 when NASA launched Voyager 1 and Voyager 2 during a rare planetary alignment that would never happen again in our lifetime. An alignment that allowed these probes to slingshot from planet to planet using gravity itself. And at the time, no one imagined these machines would still be alive decades later. They were built with technology less powerful than a modern calculator, powered by radioisotope generators that slowly decay, each year losing strength. Yet Voyager survived. It flew past Jupiter, revealing volcanic moons, past Saturn showing rings in unimaginable detail, past Uranus and Neptune exposing violent storms and alien worlds. And then instead of stopping it, kept going, farther and farther away from the sun, farther than any human creation in history, until eventually scientists realized Voyager was approaching something no probe had ever reached before. The invisible edge of the sun's influence, a boundary where the solar wind, a constant stream of charged particles flowing outward from the sun, finally collides with interstellar space. And for years, scientists debated where this boundary actually was. Some thought it was smooth, others believed it was chaotic, but no one truly knew until Voyager arrived. And as Voyager approached this region, its instruments began to record strange data. The solar wind slowed dramatically, almost as if it were pushing against an unseen wall. Magnetic fields twisted and aligned in unexpected directions, and particles from outside the solar system began leaking in, not gently, but violently, as if two oceans were colliding. And this was the first clue that the edge of the solar system was not a peaceful border, but a turbulent battlefield between our sun and the galaxy itself. And then came the moment that changed everything. Voyager detected a sudden drop in solar particles and a sharp increase in cosmic rays from beyond the solar system. And at the same time, the magnetic field strengthened instead of weakening, something that contradicted decades of models. And when scientists confirmed the data, they realized Voyager had crossed into interstellar space. Humanity had officially left the solar system for the first time. But instead of celebration, there was confusion. Because Voyager did not find emptiness, it found pressure. Real, measurable pressure exerted by interstellar particles, meaning the space between stars is not empty at all. It is dense enough to push back against the sun's expanding bubble. And this discovery alone was shocking, because it suggested the galaxy is filled with unseen structure, energy, and motion. But Voyager wasn't finished, because shortly after crossing the heliopause, it detected plasma waves, faint vibrations rippling through space. And plasma waves require particles to exist, meaning interstellar space hums. It vibrates, it carries sound in a form humans cannot hear. And suddenly the idea of space as a silent void collapsed, replaced by an image of a living, dynamic cosmic ocean. And this realization has profound implications. Because if space is filled with energy and structure, then everything moving through it, stars, planets, solar systems, is interacting with this medium constantly. And that raises unsettling questions about radiation, cosmic storms, and forces that may shape planetary systems over billions of years. And this leads to one of the most overlooked aspects of Voyager's discovery. The heliosphere, the sun's magnetic bubble, may be far more important to life on Earth than we ever realized. Because Voyager showed that beyond this bubble, cosmic radiation intensifies dramatically. Meaning, our solar system is shielded by a fragile, protective cocoon. And without it, life on Earth might never have survived. And this transforms how we see our existence, not as random luck, but as a delicate balance maintained by cosmic forces we barely understand. And then there is the emotional weight of Voyager itself. Because while it travels through interstellar space, it is slowly dying. Its power supply weakens every year. Instruments are shut down one by one to conserve energy. Yet it continues to transmit, sending whispers of data across billions of miles, taking over 20 hours for a single signal to reach Earth. A signal so faint it must be detected by some of the most sensitive antennas ever built. And when you think about it, Voyager is not just a machine. It is a message, a symbol of curiosity, persistence, and humility. Because it carries the golden record, a collection of sounds, images, and music from Earth. Greetings in dozens of languages, recordings of laughter, heartbeats, and human life. Sent not as a declaration of dominance, but as a quiet introduction. A hope that somewhere, someday, something might listen. And that hope becomes even more powerful when you realize Voyager was launched during the Cold War, an era of fear, division, and nuclear tension. Yet what humanity chose to send into the cosmos was not weapons or warnings, but culture, kindness, and curiosity. And this contrast is deeply moving, because it shows what humanity can be when it looks beyond immediate conflict. And Voyager's discoveries also challenge our future, because if crossing the boundary of a single star system involves intense magnetic turbulence and radiation, then interstellar travel will be far more dangerous than science fiction suggests. Meaning, humanity's dream of reaching other stars will require not just technology, but a deep understanding of cosmic environments, cooperation across nations, and patience, measured in generations. And here is where the story becomes philosophical, because Voyager teaches us that boundaries are illusions. The edge of the solar system is not an end. It is a transition, a place of interaction rather than separation. And this mirrors our own lives, where growth rarely happens at comfort zones, but at boundaries where uncertainty begins. And scientists continue to analyze Voyager's data, uncovering hints that the interstellar medium may not be uniform, that our solar system might be moving through different regions of the galaxy, some denser, some more energetic, which could have long-term effects on cosmic radiation exposure and even planetary climates over millions of years. And then comes the most haunting question of all. If space beyond our solar system is this active, this structured, this alive, what else exists beyond our perception? What phenomena have we missed simply because we lacked the tools to detect them? And could life itself be influenced by forces we are only beginning to understand? Because Voyager showed us that silence often means ignorance, not absence. And one day, Voyager will go silent, its power finally exhausted, drifting forever through interstellar space, carrying humanity's last whisper into the galaxy. And when that happens, it will still exist, still travel, still represent a moment when a species looked up and dared to send a part of itself into the unknown. And that brings us to the final realization. Voyager's greatest discovery may not be about plasma, pressure, or magnetic fields, but about us. About the fact that curiosity outlives fear, that exploration continues even when answers are uncertain, and that the universe is not a cold, empty void, but a vast, interconnected system filled with motion, energy, and mystery. And here is the cliffhanger scientists themselves cannot answer yet. As Voyager moves deeper into interstellar space, it may encounter regions denser, stranger, and more energetic than anything we have measured so far. And if that happens, it could change our understanding of the galaxy once again. So the question is not what Voyager has found, but what it will find next, and whether humanity will be ready to follow it. Because the edge of the solar system was never the end. It was the beginning. And if this story made you see space differently, comment below with what you think lies beyond our solar neighborhood. Like this video to support curiosity, and subscribe to AED ID. Because the universe is far stranger, closer, and more alive than we ever imagined.